Hi, everyone. Friday was a pretty good session overall for the market. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. If we have to look at everything, going to be a lot of lines on this chart. Um, Things are still looking pretty good. We have to look that the market pulled back today, but the only average that closed below the 50-day moving average and that breached its lows was the NASDAQ 100. Every other moving average held up, and every other lows from Thursday held up. And as you can see here, TSV, MACD, is confirming S&P 500 the exact same way. TSV and MACD look good on the NASDAQ. The TSV and MACD look good, but all look bullish. So overall, we have everything positive on that end. I don't have the Wilder's RSI up, but I'll show you the stochastics here in a second. Everything's in confirmation. Even on the Dow Jones S&P 500, we see that while volume was higher in the New York Stock Exchange, it was lower on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, so it's not like the heavier volume was across the board. But if you also look at the stochastics on the bottom, see Dow Jones Industrial Average is positive, S&P 500 is positive, NASDAQ, similar situation, the Russell 2000. Wilder's RSI isn't shown, but all four oscillators and all four major market averages are in confirmation. So that's a good sign that we should continue to see higher prices. Now I'm kind of short on time this weekend, so I just want to get straight to the new long positions. We have two of them. FORM is a can slim quality long position. It's an earnings winner, so it's already had earnings out, and it missed on revenue or something like that, but estimates were raised again. So estimates continue to be raised. Earnings were solid overall. The market's reaction's good. On a weekly, you have a very beautiful long-term daily and a very weekly that you can see as being accumulated, and with weekly pocket pivot point signals. Bottom line is that form looks very good. So what we're going to do is give it a 2% because it's in the can slim scan, and 2% because it's in the price volume BOP scan, for a 4% position. If this was higher than a $10 stock, it would be 2.5% each. But FORM is a 4% long position on Monday. We don't risk much if we're wrong. If you want, you can use the 815 as your final cut loss level, or you could use 805 with it closing the gap as your final cut loss level. I'll be using both, obviously, for intraday levels. And then HVB is the only other actionable signal. This is a smaller cap stock. It's a bank stock. Earnings are also out of the way. It had good earnings. Estimates for 2015 and 2016 rose again. It's looking for 25% gains in both of those years. You can see it's under some strong accumulation. It's low volume stock. So without a huge volume surge today, it's still risky because it doesn't take much to knock down a low volume stock, but this stock offers a nice dividend, has solid earnings and sales growth with further estimates, is under clear accumulation since it started an uptrend here in October. And this looks really strong. This is only a 2.5% position though, because it was in the can slim scan. I'm nervous about making it that much. Normally I would only make this 2% because of the volume, but it is high quality. It's over $25 a share. Excellent technical pattern, solid earnings. So 2.5% still, limit order only around the 25.95 area. I'm only working limit orders right now with the volatile market, so the same goes with form around 852. Other flagged stocks was USNA, but earnings are on Tuesday. AFSI, but earnings are on Wednesday. And then AGRX and OC were two interesting ones, but they also have earnings. STL was flagged, but that's just a secondary. And Q2, I want to see it work on like more of a right side of a base. And MiFi, Novatel Wireless, yeah, this can be a 1% position in a speculative account. I think I'll go ahead and take the trade because I don't risk much if I'm wrong. 523, so I'll put 1% of my margin account in there.